Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned in Australia and moved with my ex-husband and 3 kids to this beautiful land of Bali. Now I travel first class around the world, teaching people how to manifest their dream life. If you're ready to step into a paradigm that's so wild, so freeing, so abundant, then you're exactly where you need to be. Welcome.
When you don't fit in the world, create your own world. When you feel like nothing works, be the thing that works. Be the thing that always has your back, that always creates the world that you desire because you create all of it. Let's dive in. OQP. What could that mean, Jelly Bean? Well, it means only quality people. Only quality people. What we have to understand is that the life that you're seeing is you. And so if you don't have quality people in your life, you're seeing the parts of you that are not quality. You're seeing the parts of you that are toxic. You're seeing the things of you on the big screen. Now they say that you are the product of the top 5 people that you spend the most time with. Why do you think they say that? Why do they think they say that? Hey, beautiful soul, how are you, Catherine? Hey, Robin. Hey, Baina. Hey. Hey. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and we're ready to rock and roll. And I want you to actually set the intention by the end of this video, your whole life is going to change and you're going to integrate something that I tell you that gets to change your entire life, that gets to put you on a new timeline. Because what we do is we watch videos all day long and we listen and we educate ourselves and we nourish our mind with all this wisdom, and then we never change. And you can never get the reality that you desire unless you take something from the book, take something from the video, take something from that nugget of wisdom that allows you to change. Don't be unconscious. Don't click on a video and be like, oh, they're doing a live, and click on it. Go, my intention for this live, my intention for watching this, my intention for being on social media right now is that I'm going to manifest some knowledge that's going to change my entire life. So let's do that today. Let me share something with you that I'm channeling through that is just going to change your entire life, take you to the next level, really just give you that dream beyond the dream that you're put on this earth to receive, achieve, and believe, because it always starts with believe. Yes, Robin is so sick of consuming. My intention is to implement. Fuck yes. Law of attraction. Action. Lights, camera, action, baby. Lights, camera, action. Now, this is the piece that so many old souls get stuck with. Now, a lot of old souls get really, and I'm going to say this with love, self-righteous with this way that they're like, oh my gosh, I've awoken from the matrix. I understand all this shit. I'm a soul having a human experience. Good on you. Amazing. But you're still struggling to pay bills. You're still struggling in the matrix. Why? Because you understand how powerful you are, but you have no idea how to play the game in the 3D reality. Now, the 3D reality is like jumping into Jumanji or choosing to play chess. Imagine you wanting to play poker your whole life, but you just watch and you stand on the sideline and you're just like, I'm getting really good at this. But you never actually put the money on the table and roll the dice and jump in and win. Most people that are in the spiritual community, and I'm not trying to be like most people, I don't want to ever put stereotypes on people. A lot of my clients that come to me, that start working with me and start having to shed all these layers to get to the next level and receive limitless abundance, realize that they're not playing in life. They're not playing. They're being the victim. They're stepping back. They're not fully jumping in to win. Life is a game. It is a video game. Life is self-mastery of self. And if you understand that you're a soul having a human experience, amazing. You've got one tiny, teeny little piece of the puzzle that sometimes you think, oh my gosh, I'm better than everyone else because I'm conscious. It's like, no. You've got to learn how to be in the 3D reality. And the 3D reality is slow. It's dense. It's a lot different than being the soul. Because the soul is very light and it's easy and it's effortless and we can manifest anything that we want at any given moment. But playing in the 3D reality means you've got to take action. Law of attraction. And so many people go, I did one thing and that's all I did. And I'm not about the hustle. I've never been about the hustle. But I am about potent, powerful, action with intention, backed with insane intention, that is like pushing a wave out to the quantum field. It's like, you be the goddamn tidal wave that wakes up the entire universe. What huge things can you do that are going to change people's lives? Do you need to put on an event? Do you need to start a Facebook community? Do you need to start a YouTube channel? Do you need to start an Instagram page that you haven't already done? Do you need to write a book? Do you need to call all these people that are hosting events and speak on their stages? Like, there's things that you need to be doing that you're not currently doing. And you might go, well, I'm a human design projector. Human design projectors, I just need to add, we're not lazy. We're not lazy by any means. We're just not constantly hustling. And I don't think it's about hustling. I think it's about meditating, coming back to self, coming from the heart, speaking to God, angel, source, universe. When you're connected to infinite intelligence, the action that you take moves mountains. It makes tidal waves. It makes things work effortlessly, because you know what you're doing. You're doing the action knowing that it's already done. You know that the outcome that you desire is already done. You're not trying to get to the outcome because the outcome's already done. That takes potent power and knowing. The human avatar is like, oh, I don't know if it's already done. I don't know if I can receive this. This is like, oh, but your soul knows that it's already done because it chose you to manifest it. It chose you to manifest it. And what a lot of people do is they manifest a bit of money and they're like, oh yes, goody, I've got the money. And they don't stay on the timeline where more and more and more and more can come. You know, the money comes in and it's like, oh my gosh, I manifested this, wow. And then you go and live a different life. Instead of, cool, more please, more please. I came here to be more. I came to evolve into more. I came here to expand into more please. This is nice, but I'm worthy of so much more. This is great, but I'm worthy of more. I'm ready to help more people. God, angel, source, universe, let me help more people. Let me expand to help more people. Let me create more transformations. Whatever industry you are in your life, in your business, whether you sell balloons or party animals or bins, or you're a landscaper, or you're in marketing or creative industries, or you're a healer, every single industry, you're transforming someone's life. If you're in landscaping, you're looking after their garden. Do you know how hard it is to have that done all by yourself all the time? Whatever industry you're in, you're solving problems. You're making people's lives easier. So you have to come back to the fact that you care more about people than you do about the thing that you're selling, than you do about the money. When you can start caring more about people and playing to win, you're realizing that people need you. That's why you were put on this earth, and you don't play small. You don't play small. Whatever you receive, you're capable of so much more, but you're not playing a bigger game because you're just standing on the side of the poker game and going, yep, would be nice to play one day. Looks a bit scary. Oh, I might get beat by that guy that's played for 200 years and I just don't have the skills yet. You jump into the deep end, you learn how to swim. What skills do you need? This is the human avatar that's playing in the 3D video game. This avatar needs certain skills to master the game. And every level of the game is a new reality. And if you desire to get beyond yourself and be like, why is this not working? It's because you haven't completely embraced the 3D reality. You haven't completely accepted that your soul did desire the human experience, and it desired you to get your hands dirty. It desired for you to roll up your sleeves and feel what it feels like to be alive. Because one day you're going to be dead and you're just going to be bopping up in the cloud, and it's just going to be like, oh, it's so easy, so effortless. You're not going to have a brain. You're just going to be like, But to be a human is to evolve and expand and turn this avatar into something so spectacular that wakes up the entire universe. This morning I was walking along the beach in Bali, and I love Bali so much, but one thing about Bali that really upsets me is the rubbish on the beach. That drives me insane. Now, some beaches are really, really good, others are really, really bad. Now, I'm getting annoyed by the rubbish on the beach, and my mind's having these thoughts, and I'm like, maybe I should write a letter to council and say, can we put bins on the beach and all these things? And I'm trying to solve the problem in that level of consciousness that's in the problem. The problem is there's rubbish on the beach, I need to fix it. And then I come out of that and I come into a higher level of consciousness, and I'm like, That's not the solution. The solution is doing the work that I'm doing and waking more people up so more people realize, holy shit, I'm dead inside. I'm not waking up in the morning going, woohoo, like I'm so grateful for today. Like most people don't do that. This is how I wake up every morning. I'm so grateful to be alive. When I go to sleep at night and wake up in the morning, I'm so happy to be alive. But when you wake people up, they start realizing that you would never litter again. You would never be mean to another soul again. Someone can hate you and you send them love. Waking people up to high levels of consciousness is the key, but you have to understand how to play in this reality. You have to understand how to play in this reality. You must implement, you must take action, law of attraction. It doesn't mean go hustle, go push harder. It's what do I need to do that I haven't been doing? And how does this one thing that I can do change the lives of millions? It's thinking about, like we often think in a little box. People go, I want to make $1 million this year. Cool. How can you sell one thing for $1 million? That's the level of thinking that will make your life easier, that you've got the whole year to create space to think, well, what next? What can I do next? How can I be next? But we're constantly thinking in little boxes all the time. And we need to start thinking bigger. We need to start realizing that there is action. One of the universal laws that will manifest your dreams is law of action. And yes, you can sit there and visualize every single day. Like it's just like visualizing the car coming, the car coming, the car coming. But the car is not just going to pull into your driveway and come. You've got to actually go to the dealership. You've got to sign the papers. There's things we've got to do, and that's how we play the game in this 3D reality. We have to play the game. I turn up every day and I do a live for you because that's my gift to give back. That's what I feel called to do. That's how I serve the world. That's what I do for free because I know that I'm so knowledgeable. I know that I have things that change people's lives for free, so why wouldn't I do that? There's things that you need to do that you're currently not doing that make you really uncomfortable, that you need to just lean the fuck in. The first time I did a live many years ago, it was the most awkward thing on the planet. Oh my gosh, there was this guy that was like, you look beautiful, pretty lady. It was like on Periscope. I don't know if you guys remember that app. And I was just like so awkward. My face would have gone white. And I was like, hello. It's so awkward. But the truth is, we are all public speakers. There's a few things you need to master in this 3D reality for this game, for you to manifest a dream life. One of them is public speaking. You always speak. When you open your mouth, people know who you are. Learn how to master your mouth. Learn how to block your mouth, close your mouth when you are going to complain. Don't ever complain again. Words cast spells. I wish people realized how powerful they were. I wish people stopped saying shit that they didn't want to manifest. I wish people stopped thinking things that they didn't want to manifest. If your life is not going the way that you desire, notice your thoughts, notice what you're saying. You are the most powerful thing on the planet. There is nothing in your reality that you haven't manifested. It's all. There are no coincidences. As much as you would love to believe in a coincidence, life is you. There's no separation from life and you. This morning I was putting my makeup on and I could not find my mascara for the life of me. And I was just like, mascara. And I saw it right there, because you cannot bring things into existence if you're not thinking about it, if you're not on the same frequency of it. To have a dream life, I actually want to think about this, because these are the rules of the 3D reality. And I do spend a lot of time speaking about the energy of money and really getting you solid with your energy, because when your energy is powerful, then you can play the game of the 3D reality really well. But this is really, really important. So when we're playing in the 3D reality, think of a lion. Now, animals are very much in the 3D reality, like they're very connected to planet Earth and they really understand it. And so imagine you're starving, like you've got absolutely no food and you've got to feed your whole family. A lion would just wait out there, waiting until it has the right opportunity to jump on the animal, grab the animal and eat it. It's not going to go home until it's eaten because it's starving. It's absolutely starving. Now, this is how the 3D reality works. Most of you don't, and you're not going to want to hear this, but you don't have the money and the dream life that you desire because you're not starving for it. You're okay where you're at now because all your needs are met on some level. You know, even if you're getting bills or whatever the thing is, you still have a roof over your head. Whether you're sleeping on a couch or whatever, your needs are met. You're probably not starving. You're not so insanely desperate for the thing, so you're not staying on the frequency of it. What a lot of people do in business when they're starting out is a sale comes through and then they just forget about the fact that they need more sales. They're like, cool, I've made money for the month, and they're just more complacent, go out with their friends, I'll see you at the movies. Like, it's not this really deep level of focus that the lion has when it's watching that zebra, that it's like, I'm on this timeline no matter what. Every single thought and feeling keeps me on this timeline no matter what. If you desire insane amounts of wealth and abundance and you are unapologetic, life's going to take you to a place that you're like, fuck this reality, I don't want any more of this. And then you are going to clean everything out. You're going to get rid of every single person in your life that's poor, that bitches about money, because you're going to realize that every time you look at them, you keep manifesting them. It's dangerous. I cut everybody out of my life, and people go, oh, that's so mean, that's so heartless. No, it's not. Because if you desire a life that's a dream beyond a dream beyond a dream, when someone's complaining or you're speaking to someone that you know is not making a lot of money, you're not going to make a lot of money. You are literally making probably within 3,000 of all your friends, like on average. If you desire a life that's beyond your budget, this is why I constantly invested in coaches that were making multiple 7, 8, 9, 10-figure years, because I knew that I had no fucking friends that were making that money, and I had to invest in them, so I was in proximity to them. What you have to understand is that you are life. The people in your life are you. So if you have broke friends, you're just looking at you in the mirror. The reason we let go of certain friends is because when you die, all you realize is that it's a story. It was all just a story, and everyone just played a role in this beautiful play where you are the protagonist, and all you can see in people is who you are. And so you need to cut out every single person. And like, I have the most beautiful friends, I truly do. But if they are not building billion-dollar companies and they do not want to change the world, and they're not looking at charity support, and they're not looking at global business opportunities, and they're not looking at property around the world, I'm not friends with them. I do not speak to them regularly. I might, like, if they reach out, I might say hey and nay to them and, you know, be really polite with love. But you have to think of it like this, like when you have big goals and dreams, and you totally, like when you get to that level, you can stabilize it. You can hang out with whoever you want, but you have to be mindful that it's like an air conditioning unit. The more people you hang out with that are not on that frequency, on that timeline, it will bring you back down. It always does. It always does, because they are you. They are the parts of you that you're looking in the mirror and manifesting again and again and again. I will not be friends with someone that's poor. People have to pay me if they want to have that transformation, because then there's an equal energy exchange, because I am not shifting my vibration for anyone, and it's not being cruel, and you need to get that unapologetic as well. When you realize that life is just an illusion, people are just characters, actors. Have you ever had an encounter with someone and you never, ever, ever, ever saw them again? You don't see them again because you changed, and every single event in the past leading up to the change that you made has to disappear. It disappears. Those events never existed because you're operating on a completely different timeline that never had any of these events to it. Now, yes, the brain's very archaic, and yes, the brain's very, very, very slow, and yes, it might remember all of those things from different lifetimes and all that stuff, but you have to understand that when you change, every event disappears too. And so if you desire wealth more than anything in the entire fucking universe, like you are just so ready for it, and it's not this bullshit like be nice but you know it's been hard. It's like, no, like I'm gonna roll up my sleeves, and this is going to be the year that I win, and I'm going to be unapologetic. Then you need to do things that you've never done before. You need to invest in programs that are going to make you uncomfortable as fuck. You need to wake up early and go to the beach and go for a run. You need to look in the mirror and scream at yourself who you are, who that new identity is, what belief system they have. You never look at money the same ever again. If I ever catch you feeling anxiety around money, you stop in that moment and you go, fuck no. No, this is not who I came here to be. Get mad at yourself, parent yourself. Do not allow yourself to go back to the old program. And the things that are going to pull you back there are old people, old relationships, old events that trigger your brain to go, hey, you used to be this way. Why are you changing? In order to do something you never have, you already know this, but you have to become someone that you've never been. That involves you to be more still, to change every belief, and your actions stem from your beliefs. So how you're acting is coming from an internal belief. So if you yell at someone, or you get annoyed around money, or something is happening that the avatar is showing you, then you need to go, okay, cool, what belief is that stemming from? Take a notepad and a pen with you everywhere. Stop, write it out, write it out, write it out. The reason that I live my dream life right now is because every time I ever felt anxiety, stress, overwhelm around money, I would stop and I wouldn't leave that position on the floor until I felt differently around the money. You have to change the avatar's physiology. And you can do it with breath work, you can do it through meditation, you can do it through just like screaming, absolutely screaming and being like, I am a millionaire, everything is working out for me, like whatever it is that you desire. But don't ever let yourself to go back to who you were before you clicked on this live video. Don't ever let yourself be the person that is so fucking unconscious that just clicks on videos all the time because that's what you do. I'm going on Facebook right now because I'm going to watch Eva's live because I'm going to change my entire mindset right now. And from her lives, I'm going to change my entire life and I'm going to journal out all of my new beliefs and I'm going to live in an entirely new version of reality because of that live. I'm not just unconsciously wishing that maybe something will change one day. Maybe this life will give me that little bit of motivation. It's like, fuck no. Change everything. Go through your fridge and look at everything that's making you feel like shit every day. Ditch it. Change everything. Go and get a pen and write on the mirror how powerful you are. Go write everywhere in your house. Expect miracles. Expect everything to work out for you. Put pictures around everywhere on your walls of your dream life. Don't let your mind for a second think that you're going back to your old life, and cut everybody out of your life that doesn't have dreams bigger than you. If you do not want their life, cut them out of it. And that sounds so harsh, so ruthless, but I'm saying right now, like, you can be mediocre and keep everyone in there, or you can be ruthless and manifest the multiple 6, multiple 7-figure, multiple 8-figure years, but you have to come back to yourself. And if people love you, they'll go, okay, cool. Like, I'm either coming on the Eva train or the Robin train or the Tamika train or the Catherine train. Like, I'm either coming on that train or I'm getting off. And you have to decide what type of life you want, because right now your soul is dying inside of you because I don't want to say ashamed, because your soul would never be ashamed of you, but it knows that the potential that you have, you're barely living into it. And you're barely living into any of it. And God, angels, source, universe, your spirit guides, they're constantly guiding you, but you're not doing anything. And they'll guide you with a thought. They might be like, join the Bali retreat, or go do this program, or go to the Maldives, or go to Greece. You'll have these weird thoughts, and most people just never, ever do that. I'm the person that if I have a dream that moves me, I'll jump on a plane the next day and go to the place that was in the dream. I'm that connected and I'm that on purpose and I'm that plugged into what my soul desires. And if it's uncomfortable as fuck, I'm still going to do it. So please change your life. Don't keep watching my videos unconsciously. If you ever click on one of my videos, please do me a favor and go, okay, cool, I'm watching this because this is my intention from this video. I'm watching this because XYZ. I'm watching this because this is going to change my life. Stop fucking scrolling. Oh my God, stop it. Put Facebook in your calendar, put Instagram in your calendar. If you need to use those for your business, put them in your calendar. Be conscious with everything you do. Don't ever put a TV on when you're eating food or have your phone in your hand when you're eating food. You are leaders. You are people that are put here to change the world. You have to lead yourself first. Stop being unconscious. Come back to who you are. And then you will be guided to the most potent, powerful actions to change your life, to live a limitless reality and have everything that you could ever desire and more. I truly, truly, truly hope this video helped. I have a massive announcement tomorrow, which is going to be a huge, huge, huge opportunity to do a free challenge with me that will no doubt change your entire life. But please really take this seriously. Take this seriously. We all need to wake up even more. We need to wake up to wealth consciousness, to a life beyond our wildest dreams, and we have to stop being unconscious. We have to truly and utterly stop being unconscious. Go and take action, law of attraction, but it's not about the hustle. It's about the intention. It's about the power. When a lion is hungry and it goes out to eat, it is like, I'm fucking hungry. I'm going there. I'm going out there to slay that zebra or to have this thing. There is like precision. There is precision. It's not about having I don't know why I'm using this analogy, it's a weird one, but be a sniper where the gun is just one shot and it's done. You take one action, the goal's manifested. It's just done. You don't need to have a machine gun that's like really rookie. Figure out what your skill sets are. Start owning what you're good at. Start owning your gifts that you were born with. Start owning the gifts that God gave you, that you were put on this planet to have. And accept that you're here to share those gifts with the world. They are not yours, they are for the world. Start mastering and harnessing the skills of those gifts. Stop making excuses, jump into the deep end and learn how to swim. Hope you have the most beautiful, 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 spectacular day. I love you. I see you. This is your year, and it's going to be incredible. Big love, old soul. Mwah.